Hi, my name is Brendan Black, and I want to talk about something called Phantom Clear Speech. Phantom Clear Speech is a universal ghost box clarification and echo system specifically designed to recognize voice frequency and separate that from white noise and static. Now, this isn't noise reduction. This isn't like using a noise reduction pedal for guitars on a ghost box. This is separation and specifically designed just for this application. Now, to start off with, right here on the top left hand, we have the adjustment for our echo chamber depth. Right over here, we actually have the adjustment for our echo intensity itself. And with this echo, this box has a feature called regeneration, where it actually repeats. And with these repeats, it not only gives you the opportunity to hear a response again for a second, third, fourth, or fifth time and allow you to better interpret what you just heard, but as new responses come in and the repeats from the old responses, they will actually morph and form other responses based on those two reactions, and it ends up creating quite interesting sessions. Now, right here at the bottom left, this is our pre-gain. Over here we have our master volume, and on the left hand side here, this is where the magic happens. This is our adjustment for our clarification, where we are separating voice frequency from white noise and static. And down here is our fine-tune adjustment for that clarification as well, along with a few different toggle switches here and some holes, as you can see here, for some lights that allow you to know which different circuits you have turned on in the unit. Now, onto the back of the device right here, we have our input right here, but over here we actually have our output, where you can actually plug an auxiliary cable into the back of the device and run directly into a digital recorder and record cleanly right onto it. Now, with that, there is also a handheld microphone module where you can speak through the device and ask your questions for your session, and it will actually blend your questions with the ghost box audio and record all of that right onto this digital recorder. Now, with that, there's a setting for echo modulation for your own voice. That way you can make your voice echo and blend with the ghost box audio if you have echo on, or if you decide to turn echo off, here is the bypass for that as well. Right here is the volume control for the microphone module. Now, right here you will see two microphones inside the speaker housing. Here is a pre-gain and a volume for that. With those two microphones, you can actually record EVP through this device, record those directly to a digital recorder. Your questions will be blended into that, and it will actually add echo to the natural EVP recordings. Now, right here, we have our main power switch, which is a stop switch. Right here, we have the toggle switch to turn on and off the echo handheld control microphone module. Right here we have the toggle switch to turn on and off the EVP mics. Right here we have a switch for lighting. And then right here is something else special. This can have any ghost box plugged in to the back through the input right here. As long as it has an output on it, any ghost box can be plugged into the Phantom Clear Speech, clarified, and echoed. But there is also a special sweep circuit built into the Phantom Clear Speech, which can be turned on right here and then engaged to sweep right here. And that circuit itself has some very unique qualities. Now, this momentary push button right here, that is for battery power. Once the device is turned on, you can actually push this momentary switch and it will tell you how many volts are still left in the device. Now, Phantom Clear Speech has a max voltage of 14, and the charging system on it will actually kick off when the device reaches its max voltage. That way it will not interfere with overcharging or anything like that. Now, right on here to this side, this right here is an output jack for the EVP microphones. That is the second output jack, and that is all it is used for. And right here we have a series of 8 input jacks, which are for banana jacks, and those are what the microphone control module plugs into. So now that I've shown you a little bit about the device, I'm going to start using it and showing you what it can do. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Now with this handheld microphone module, you can turn the echo completely down to a minimum, or you can turn it up high, however you prefer to blend it. Hello. 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 I am now going to conduct a demonstration where I am going to show you the sound of a particular ghost box before and after plugged into the Phantom Clear Speech. Initially, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my digital recorder in the back and get it rolling. There's the before. Here's the after. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? My name is Brendan White. Can you tell me your name? Who are you? Hello. This is Brendan White. Can you hear me? This device will sit very quiet until it is ready to speak.
Serving up great.
Now, you might ask why I'm not a big fan of noise reduction pedals for ghost box communication, and I will demonstrate a little bit of this to you right here as to why I'm not a big fan of that. I'm going to start off using the PSB7. Which this isn't the best radio in its own, regardless, but I'm going to start off with it. Basically all it did was lower the volume. It's still not any plainer or clearer than it was in the first place. Tries to suppress it some, but it's just not that great. Starts to get a little bit more clear here. Now, moving on. It works a little bit to an extent, but it just kind of suppresses everything. You're still not really getting that clarity. Once again, plug it into the PCS. That clarity starts to come to life here. That is the difference between noise reduction and voice isolation and separation.